Unless we live in a monastery, all of us are required in some form to handle money. Even monks have to use money for transactions. And we have to be very careful. St. Gregory Palamas tells us that when we handle money, we should be as attentive and as watchful as if we were handling a poisonous snake. If we were handling a snake, we would watch the snake. When we handle money, we would watch ourselves, our hearts, our feelings. We must look for the way we are spending our money. Are we using it for excessive luxury, frivolities? Are we becoming focused with how much money we've actually got? Christ says to us that where our riches are, so there will be our hearts. Do we lock our hearts away in the dark places where gold and silver is stored? Covetousness, this desire for money, is so unnatural to us. The Church Fathers tell us that so many of our passions are a deformed version of parts of ourselves that are natural, but a love of money is something very alien to our nature. And it can be like a great tree, the roots of a tree, growing so that from its branches many passions and many sins may form. Sins of jealousy, envy, covetousness, greed, even murder and theft. So from this tree, many, many sins can afflict us. But of course it isn't the money itself that is the sin, it is the love of money. Abraham, the prophet Abraham, was very wealthy. There have been many great saints through the history of the church who have had wealth, but they have used that wealth wisely for the service of others, for the service of the church. So it is covetousness that can afflict us whether we are rich or poor, whether we have huge amounts of money or whether we have no money at all. If we fall into covetousness, then we make an idol. We make an idol of money because we begin to trust in something other than God. And it may stem from a fear of tomorrow, a fear of anxiety, a desire to make ourselves feel safe in this material world, but we are still putting our trust in something other than God. Christ calls us to be rich in virtues, in good works. Christ calls us to be inheritors of the riches of the kingdom of God. Yes, we must all use money, but let us be watchful, let us be careful that we do not make an idol of our wealth.